Hey, what's up, Gorphobe here. I'm here to do a new pickup. I've seen everybody in a minute. Well, I've been around the last couple of days, but yeah, I got quite a few things, new pickups, stuff like that. First, I want to talk about a friend of mine, well, a couple of friends, Dirk and Darren from Subjective Perspective Collective. I'll put their link down below. They are the current horror YouTubers of the month. Really cool people. I'm doing a lot of different things with them. Um, and as a matter of fact, tonight we'll be over on JT's Horror Discussions with Sean from Cinephile Sanity and Mayanne from Cinderella, and they'll be doing a watch along, or whatever you want to call it. I call them watch alongs of the cult classic Tourist Trap. So yeah, really good channel, really good dudes, man, really cool. Like I said, just past 300, and he is on fire, man. So definitely get over there and check out his channel. Like I said, I'll leave the link down there. All the channels I talk about, their links will be here. All right, first off, let me see. This is one I think is highly underrated. It's a Bob Clark movie. It's probably his biggest sleeper, but I think it's fucking hilarious. And it's Rhinestone, and it's got Sylvester Stallone and Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton is trying to teach. She's made a bet. She's trying to teach him how to be a country singer. So just imagine that. I think it's hilarious. I think it kicks ass. I'm ready to have it now. I'm very happy to have it now, even if it is on DVD. You know what I mean? This is a Neil Simon classic comedy with a much younger Goldie Hawn and Chevy Chase. And like Chevy Chase or not, man, back at this time, he was hilarious. This is one of Neil Simon's very best. It's funniest. Fuck, man, so go check it out. What year was that made? About 80 or so? Trying to see here, 1980. That one here. Now this one here, this is a foreign release, midnight DVD, but it's Clown at Midnight, and it stars let's see, isn't that Klaus Kinski in there? Let me see here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Klaus Kinski. No, that's not Klaus Kinski. That's that other dude, man. Yeah, I can't remember this fucker's name, dude. But Kate, which is played by Sarah Lassett. For some reason, it's not telling his fucking name, man. But anyway, you recognize this motherfucker. I haven't seen this in years, since I was a kid. I'm looking forward to checking it out again. Glad to have it in the collection. Sometimes, things happen. Now this, I can't wait to get the sticker off this, but I did get it with a slip. I got it for a really good price. This is a really intense thriller, man. Early Patrick Wilson and Ellen Page. It's hard candy. This is an intense film. If you haven't seen this, definitely check it out, man. It's done by David Slade, and I think this is probably Ellen Page's best performance, and definitely one of Patrick Wilson's best, before he was doing all the damn Conjuring movies. Now, let me see. Move on to these. An upgrade. The Runaways, man. You got Kristen Stewart and Dakota Fanning. I'm a big Dakota Fanning fan. I think she does a great job as Sherry Curry. And yeah, this is a good fit. And it's also got Michael Shannon in it, which I think is absolutely awesome. I love Michael Shannon, man. I seen him in interviews, and he acts just as strange on there as he does in his parts, man. I think it's kind of like Jeff Goldblum. He does the same thing, right? You see in interviews, and and they're actually weird people. They're actually that weird. He definitely is, man. It works. Also, check out The Harvest with him, man, and Take Shelter. I think he does a great job as Zod in the Man of Steel Superman movie too. But The Runaways, a kick-ass biopic, man, about the all-girl band Runaways. They were revolutionary. Definitely check it out. This is what I'm going to be doing on Extreme Theater here in the near future. This is a rough one, man. This is Dave's Little Girl. For people who hasn't seen it, because most people haven't, I won't spoil any of it. But this is intense. Very intense. It's one of those films you watch it, and just by watching it, you're in pain, emotionally and physically. This is really good. This is written and directed by Chris Sun. It doesn't really have a whole lot of people that you recognize or anything in it, but definitely recommend it. If you like intense films, check this out. It is extreme. This one, this gets a lot of crap, and I really don't see why. Actually, in my opinion, out of all of this franchise, and I guess it's supposed to be part of the franchise, even though it's not. It's not nothing like the rest of the Wrong Turns. This is my favorite one, man. I don't get it. I don't get why people give this film shit. What's the deal? I enjoy it. I like it a lot. I think they did a great job on it. Got a killer deal on it. I mean, this was like dirt cheap. So, now Black Mass. This has got a scene in it where Johnny Depp, because he's playing Whitey Bulger, right? And he's got a scene in it where he's sitting there and he's just kind of messing with the guy, you know what I mean? And he's trying to see if he can trust the dude. Dude played by Joel Edgerton. Joel Edgerton is like an FBI agent, and he's trying, he's trying to see if he can trust him, and he kind of tricks Joel Edgerton's character into kind of telling a secret that this other guy had told him a long time back, and he tells him, you know what I mean, and he said, I wasn't supposed to tell that, and Depp as Bulger says, well, why did you? You promised you wasn't gonna, you promised you'd keep it a secret. So why did you tell me? I think it's really intense, man. Depp as Whitey Bulger is awesome. This is a really good film. And on top of that, it is signed by Joel Edgerton. Very cool, man. Very cool. Slip covers are cool. All right, let me move on here to, let's do a few boutiques. How about that? So I'm wanting to get a hold of for a long time. I love Willem Dafoe, Lars von Trier, Antichrist, man. This is one of those films, the kind of films that you watch and you're never quite the same when you watch them. There's like a time before you see them and a time after you see them. You know what I mean? This is one of those films, but I definitely recommend it. It is wrenching, it is heartbreaking, but it's really good, man. Willem Dafoe is the man. Great old slasher, man. Don't answer the phone. I got one of the very last ones from Reader Syndrome here a couple months back that still had the slipcover, and there's another one of the original poster art. But yeah, one of the last ones was a slip, man. Don't answer the phone. This is actually a little more intense than your average slasher. This definitely on the exploitation side. This guy's brutal. It's the guy, I can't remember his freaking name, man. Hold on. Yeah, Nicholas Worth. And he also plays the guy in Swamp Thing that did the first guy that I think it's Jourdain, his last name Jourdain, turns him into some kind of a serpent or whatever, that bald head, heavier set guy. He's the killer in this. I talk about Giallo, you talk about some Italian horror, man. How about some Lenzi? Umberto Lenzi. Eyeball. Very happy to have this. Got a great deal on it. You wouldn't believe it with the slipcover. There's some alternate work right there. Very happy to add this to the collection. Very happy to have that. And speaking of happy to have in the collection, I noticed this came out on 4K. The Severin did a great job on these Blu-rays. And I've happened to love this particular edition of Cannibal Man. Another great edition, man. Great movie. All these I'm showing you right here, I would definitely recommend. Of course, I'm adding them to my collection, right? Let's do here. Let's go here. Let's do another boutique. How about a Lucky McKee movie? This is a killer show too. This right here is definitely on the exploitation side. It's definitely on the not necessarily sleazier, but kind of on the rape revenge type aspect here. A woman, she's not anybody to mess with. She gets messed with. Somebody regrets it. This also, see how this see. It also, yes, that's what I thought. I haven't seen this in a minute. I haven't watched it yet since I got it. It also has Angela Bettis from May in it. Let's see, and yeah, Lucky McKee makes some weird shit, man. You go back and look at the old Masters of Horror. He did one that was really, really, really crazy that had Angela Bettis in it. But The Woman's a great one. A couple of German media books. I love David Cronenberg. the reason I got you angled right here like this is because I'm working on this part. You know, what you're going to see behind me in my future vids. Because, you know, anybody knows me knows I've been on hiatus for about a month, right? Well, of course, I have returned. You know, I'm here to kick ass and take names. So, you know, just being myself, you know, much love to you. But, you know, I'm happy to be back. For real. No joke, I feel completely relieved and completely better, man. I let go of a lot of anger I had and a lot of bullshit. So glad to be back. Missed y'all. Here I am. But great German media book of Shivers. His very first actual film. You know, he had a couple others in there, but this is his first one they actually released, had a wide release on. This is limited to 333 copies. I got number 70, if you can see it. And this is a 4K Blu-ray combo, and it's absolutely beautiful. Here, you got some more right there. Shivers, also known as, in France, it's like Frisson. It's also known as The Cunning from Within. Oh, and as a matter of fact, I have something to show you before I leave here. And there's Blu-ray. So yeah, Shivers. Now I did this on, I think I might have either one of my last or my last Extreme Theater. I gotta put my finger over this here so that there's no bullshit from YouTube. But anyone who hasn't seen Confessions of a Serial Killer, there was 2 films made around the same time, around the 1986 area. One was Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer, of course, with Michael Rooker. Well, this got Robert Burns in it. If you know who Robert Burns is, he did the set decorations, the set design, so the makeup, and just, you know, all the little shit that a lot of people don't appreciate, you know, or really know that they did. But anybody knows Texas Chainsaw Massacre knows about Robert Burns. You know, he was big in it. He was very important. But he plays the killer. He plays basically Henry Lee Lucas in this. This is a pretty good one. Check this out. Confessions of a Serial Killer. All right, now the final 4Ks. Mist, nice 4-disc edition, 4K Blu-ray combo of Stephen King's. Well, it's not Stephen King's, but it's from his book, and it's his adaptation. It's got Marcia Gay Harden in it. It's got a hell of a cast, man. Hell of a cast. This really does. This is pretty good. This has probably got the most wrenching ending of any movie I've ever seen. Being a father, yeah. KinoLorber's upgrade of Cujo in 4K. Haven't watched this 4K yet, but I'm looking forward to it. D. Wallace is one of the goats, man. Now, I do have the Carrie 4K Steelbook from Screen Factory, but I had to get this one too because it's got art cards and it's got a 2-sided poster, and you know. But this is Arrow's newer release of 4K of Carrie, classic Carrie from Brian De Palma. And I can't do it without, put it without some Fulci. Arrow's release of Lucio Fulci's House by the Cemetery. My personal favorite of the Gates of Hell trilogy right here. I love them all, but this is my favorite of the 3. Of course, you know, it's City of the Living Dead or Gates of Hell, The Beyond, or, you know, 7 Doors, or House by the Cemetery. That's the 3, you know. This is the one I love the most. All right. Like I said, they will be checking out Tourist Trap tonight. Check it out tonight. I think it's at 10 o'clock over on NTT's Horror Discussions. I'll put the link down there. Well, I think I'll hold off for some of the others. Let's talk to you for a minute here. Yeah, man. Glad to see everybody. Like I said, Dirk and Darren from Subjective Perspective Collective are current horror YouTubers of the month. Congratulations to them. They just passed the 300 mark in subs. They are kicking ass. Much love and respect to them. Much love and respect to everybody that's subbed to them and to me. Thank you so much. And other than that, hell, I'll be seeing you guys later on in the week here. Well, not this week, but next week. And there's going to be a lot of new stuff. I'm starting a new roundtable. There's going to be a couple new shows I'm doing. There's one particular one called The V Factor, which basically focuses on some of the greatest villains in all of film throughout time. I'm going to do like, you know, little things on them, you know, the whole shebang with it, man. And I'm going to do another one that's kind of like a biography type thing. And that one I'm either going to call it It Factor or getting rid of the other one. But I had a couple ideas. We'll see. You guys have a great day or great night, however you're watching, or great morning if it's in the morning. Glad to be back and see y'all again. Much love to you. Take care of everybody. Take care of yourselves. Take care of him, her, the little ones, big ones. And don't ever forget, I am agoraphobe, and you are not, my friends. Have a good one. Because I am agoraphobe, and you are not.